The Honest Farmer. Once upon a time, in a remote village of Ugame, there lived a man named Kofi. Kofi was known throughout the village for his honesty and hard work. He was a farmer who toiled tirelessly on his small plot of land, growing crops to feed his family and sell in the market. Though life was not always easy, he was content. One day, a wealthy merchant from the city visited the village. His name was Kwame, and he was a man of considerable influence. Kwame had heard of Kofi's reputation and saw an opportunity to profit from the hardworking man. He approached Kofi with a tempting offer. "Kofi," Kwame said, "I have seen your farm, and I believe I can help you grow your wealth. If you allow me to buy a portion of your land, I will ensure that you have enough money to live comfortably for the rest of your life. In return, I only ask that you let me have access to some of your harvest." "I appreciate your generosity, Kwame," Kofi said, "but I will not part with my land. It is my family's inheritance, and it would not be right to give it away." Kwame, sensing that Kofi was resolute, decided to test him further. A few weeks later, he returned to Kofi with a larger, more tempting proposal. "Kofi, I understand your commitment to your land," Kwame said, "but I have a better offer for you. I will give you a large sum of money, more than you could ever dream of. In return, I only ask that you sell me your crops for half their value, and you will never have to worry about farming again." "I have no need for such a sum of money," Kofi replied. "I will continue to work my land, and I will sell my crops for a fair price, as I always have." Weeks passed, and drought came. Many of the villagers began to sell their land or give up on their farms altogether. But Kofi continued to work tirelessly. He prayed for rain and did everything he could to protect his crops. One day, as if by miracle, the heavens opened, and a gentle rain began to fall over the village. The drought ended, and the village was saved. Kofi's crops flourished, and he was able to harvest more than he had ever imagined. Word spread quickly of the man who had refused all temptations, and the villagers admired him even more for his unwavering integrity. But the true reward came when a group of merchants, recognizing Kofi's wisdom and character, came to him with an offer to sell his crops at a fair price, ensuring that he would never go hungry again. Years passed, and Kofi became a legend in the village. He continued to work his land with dedication, but he was never in need again. He became known as the honest man of the hills, a symbol of virtue in a world often tempted by greed.